In this video, I just wanted to give you a quick update. I've been making some updates to the CoinBot over the last week without filming them, and I just wanted to catch you up on where we were. I made some progress over the 30-day challenge where I got most of the pieces working independently of each other. And over the last week or so, I got all of the pieces integrated and actually working together. And I built out a new camera mount, so I wanted to show that and highlight that. And I'm really looking forward to building out the rest of the robot in the coming weeks here. And I think what I'm going to do from now on is just work throughout the week without filming because I seem to make a lot more progress that way. And then at the end of the week, I'll make a quick video to catch you up on where we are. But I'm really looking forward to building out the rest of the robot over the coming weeks. And I'm really looking forward to seeing how much progress I can make if I don't have to worry about filming quite so much. So anyway, here goes. The best part here that I'm most interested in showing is this new camera mount that I created. This will work for both the top and bottom cameras. You can see that I integrated a USB camera here. And underneath that, these wires here, the colorful wires here, those actually go to the LED lights that are going to be used to actually light the penny that is underneath. And in there, you can see all the LED lights. And you can see the camera down at the bottom there that is in the center of that ring light. And once I play this script, you can actually see those lights light up. This red ring around the outside is actually slides up and down on this mount, and that allows me to adjust the focus on the camera. So that's going to be handy when I'm actually trying to figure out exactly the distance that I need this camera to be away from the penny that's in the coin grabber there. You can see that. I have another one of these cameras underneath the CoinBot. You can see that there's the exact same mount down there. It's printed in red, but it's exactly the same as the top, and that will make installation a lot easier. I only have to print one part, but do it multiple times. Now, the LED strips for this bottom light, again, they are using one male lead and one female lead. So one of these connections goes into the ring of LED lights that is connected to that camera. And then that goes through that entire string and actually comes out the other side and gets attached to this other string. So we can control all of the lights in the entire CoinBot with just a single data pin on the Raspberry Pi. We're using that yellow wire, but that yellow wire runs all the way from the Raspberry Pi here, all the way through the lower camera studio, that's down in there, and then it runs up to the upper camera. And when I flip this whole thing back over, you can actually see a little bit that lower camera studio is down in there. But let me run this script, and you can see the actual lights light up. I'm going to run my test script again, and you'll be able to see this whole lighting rig light up. You can see that there's another camera studio down in there, and that has that same set of ring lights, and both of these should be lit. So if I hold this camera over the penny, you can actually see that we're actually getting a good image of the penny here. I'm pretty happy with that work. So you can see that this camera is actually taking pictures of the back, the obverse of the penny that's in the CoinBot right now. You can see that that's live, and when I move this around, it's actually moving around there. So that's a live camera feed. And I can actually show you, if I change the camera ID in this script, we can actually see the bottom camera now. When I rotate that penny over the Coin Studio, you can actually see a live feed of that penny from the bottom. So we also have the bottom camera working. The other kind of interesting thing that I did this week was I used those pre-crimped JST connectors I was talking about in a previous video to solder together some pigtails. I made little extension cables so that I could run the cameras outside of the CoinBot. So you can see the wires are kind of running all over the desk. But ultimately, the Raspberry Pi is supposed to fit in that little area on the bottom of the CoinBot. So eventually it'll be in there and we won't need those extension cables. But for right now, it makes it really convenient for testing. And then the last thing that I want to just show you, we can see that the coin is actually rotating into position over that bottom studio. But you can see that the coin in this coin grabber actually is capable of moving over all of the different sections, and it gets dropped into the coin sorter, which we showed in one of the previous videos. That's that white disc that we showed. And that will get sorted and moved out to these bays that are along the outside here. So the last thing to do here is to just build out the top of this coin bot here that holds the unsorted coins that we're going to drop into the coin grabber here and then sort out. I think that's enough for this video. As always, if you have feedback for me about how I can build a better coin bot or make better videos, please leave comments down below. I appreciate that kind of feedback. But for now, that's my 2 cents. Thanks for watching, everyone. Stay awesome.